Hey, what's up? Welcome again to the Vative Experience podcast with me, your host, diavion Nicolas, and hope your day's going well. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to talk about once again, as usual, and I'm most likely going to end up off on a tangent, but there's always going to be something meaningful there. So, what I want to start off today with is what I've done today. So, as we know, I'm supposed to do the whole posted TikToks every day, the Instagram videos, the drinking water, the meditating. So today I'm almost done with my 2 liters. I'm not doing a full gallon anymore because, I don't really need that. What's it like vascular and stuff? Like I'm not working out. Like I don't work out. I dance and I'm active, but I don't get in the gym and lift weights, you know what I'm saying? So I don't do the whole gallon, but I'm almost there, a quarter of the way there, below half with my 2 liters. I recorded a bunch of takes for some really funny skit that I made today. It was pretty funny to me. It's a weird idea, and I was watching Evan Carmichael earlier, and he mentioned in his video a 2% difference, of which when he explains it, it's when you get an idea, you don't wait to go and make the idea happen. You do it. You get the idea for the idea and you go out and do it and find out how you can get 2% further. So for me, getting 2% or a 20% further to the idea that I had was to actually put the clothes on and make the skit. Not necessarily edit it, but make the skit. And so that's what I did. So I got that really funny skit coming up, gotta edit it. Supposedly I'm supposed to be going to New York City tomorrow, hopefully, if my mom actually goes out there, but I'm about to get a fire dance video out there. And I've got this thing I do where whenever I make videos, just like how Gary Vee splits up his content, whenever I make dance videos, I make sure I dance to at least 1 minute and 30 seconds of the video, because what that allows me to do is split it up 30, 30, 30. It allows me to split it up into 3 different parts so that I can put it on all these different platforms. So, it's working smarter, not harder. And I go on these artists' page and I research their hashtags and I put their hashtags under the song. The Wi-Fi is really trash, so I haven't been able to get my videos up on Instagram. But I have gotten them up on YouTube, and this podcast will be on YouTube as well. So that's basically just an insight to what I got done today. I also meditated for 30 minutes, made me feel really light and just good, afterwards. I gave my sister my phone because today's her birthday. Happy birthday, Davion's sister. But she went to go get her eyebrow pierced today, and I gave her my phone to go and record it. I don't really know what that has to do with anything, but a prevalent lesson that I've learned today, right, is again, just like how I talked about yesterday, is being proactive and getting up and doing what you have to do. That's what it's about, because I know I always revert back to talking about the podcast and about my YouTube channel, but honestly, what it comes down to is me. Is just who I am. It's my this teacher I had, Miss Nair, shout out to you. I had her back in 10th grade, and I remember her saying something that stuck with me ever since. When she was in class and she was talking about Warren Buffett, and she was just talking to the class in general, she was saying you want to do something so much that it becomes a part of your personality, So when I was at that age, I can't really think off the top of my head how old you are in 10th grade. What are you, 16, 15, something like that? I'm 18 now, but when I was in 10th grade, I remember thinking, because that's when I first started having the thoughts in my head at the beginning of 10th grade, not first, but that's when it was really strong. I'm gonna be the best dancer in the world. I'm gonna be huge. I'm gonna be bigger than blah, 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 blah. Then I'm gonna look back and help a whole bunch of other people, and I'm just gonna be this great, humble, all around. I'm gonna be the Will Smith of dance. That's what I was thinking. And so it's when I heard her say that you want to do it so much that it becomes a part of your personality, I took that into context. I was like, okay, Gary Vee, Tom Bilyeu, Evan Carmichael, Infinite Waters, You Are Creators, Justin Perry, Be Inspired, Motivation, Eric Thomas, all these people. I said, I'm going to flood my head with their advice every day so that their personalities become a part of mine because I listen to them so much. You are what you listen to, So I make sure I when I was that young, I'd listen to that every day, so it became a part of my personality, so that I wanted to listen to it so much that I didn't have to keep listening to it to keep it in my head, because it's always there. And a trick I found to always keep it there is, wow, I'm so off on a tangent right now. The trick I found to always keep the advice there is, when you get the advice, act on it that day. I was 16 years old doing this. When I get the advice, so let's say I'm watching Tom Bilyeu and one of his guests, or like when he brings Shaun White on the show, and Shaun White is talking about how, when people were saying, let's just split the money, let's, when you get this big competition, Sean, if you win, if any of you win, let's split the money between each other. And the guys went out there not trying, and Sean basically decided, no, I'm here to win. I'm going to take home the W. And what I took from that, when I was in that moment, what I took from what I watched Tom Bilyeu and Shaun White discuss, what I took from that is that it's really common for people to undermine you, and when you shoot up and you try to tell people that you want to be great, or you're just putting the energy out there, you're always going to get those negative forces that come back to you and kind of try to convince you, no, there's no need for all that, you're doing too much, we don't need all that, But just like it said in The Alchemist, in Paulo Coelho's book, I don't know exactly what it was, but it's something along the lines of, it's that mysterious force that looks like it's trying to tear you down when it's not. It's just building you. And so it reminds me of back when my first time deciding I wanted to audition for America's Got Talent. My sister called me downstairs, they were on TV. My sister called me downstairs. She said, "Davion, you ever try to go on America's Got Talent?" And I was like, "What? No." And then, I wasn't too good at dancing at the time, but I didn't really have the work ethic. I used to run away from hard work when I was first beginning. But she asked me if I wanted to audition for America's Got Talent, and I showed a little bit of interest. She gave me the website. I finally applied for the website, and my first time trying to go there, it was nothing but hell. Nothing, like literally, I was like, yes, I'm about to go. I had my outfit planned, I had my food planned that I was gonna eat on the way there. I drank my water, I had my brush and my toothbrush and everything set up. I had the bed made, like I had everything set. I had a book bag filled with what I need, the speaker, the release forms. I had custom folders with each one of my family members' names on it before I even had to go, with their release forms in it, labeled with a note that says it's their release form, what it means and what they're supposed to sign. I had all of that freaking ready. And so the morning comes that I'm supposed to go, and my mom and her boyfriend get in like this huge argument, and he's supposed to be the one driving. And then randomly, he just leaves. He just freaking leaves. In the morning, I'm supposed to be there by 7 o'clock. 6:30, no, I'm supposed to be leaving at 7 o'clock. 6:30 rolls around, man's gone. And I was like, wow, isn't that something? Wow, that's freaking crazy. So it was literally nothing but hell. But, what I did is, I was really hardcore law of attraction, and I really need to get back to that point, because what is there to lose, But what I did back then is, I sat on the stairs, I put my earphones in, I put on some frequencies, and I just started meditating and just thinking to myself, I'm still going. I don't care what the outer circumstances look right now. I know what the events are going to mold into. It doesn't matter what it is right now. It matters what it's going to become, and I know what it's going to become. And at the time, I was really strong on the whole, your brain is a transmitter for your reality, which I still believe, but I just need to get more into it, So that's what I did back then. Ooh, off on a tangent. Let me try to say something. Let's try to think of something crazy that happened today. Okay, so, wow, I can't think of too many crazy things that happened today. I just kind of turned on this podcast and started talking. I hope so far, you're getting something from this so far. What's something else I was thinking about? Oh, yeah, I'm having some thoughts about dance. What's this podcast going to be called? All right, I'm having some thoughts about dance, Okay, so how you've got I was thinking about this while I was practicing dancing today. You've got your experienced dancers who have, notoriety and respect in the community, like the OGs of the dance community that people love. They've got information, they've got knowledge, they've got experience, they battle, they've won battles, they've won world championships, they've done these things. And then you have these other dancers who are just famous. They don't battle, they just kind of go around and perform because people want to see them, like who they are. And that really makes me think. I'm like, so the dancers who go around and people just want to see them and who they are. They're a personality. They're not so much dancers, they're a personality. And then when I look at, the battle dancers, I'm like, oh snap, these guys they have the grit and everything. Probably the wrong word for it, but they have it, they dance, they dance, and I'm just thinking, if I could be both, if I could become a respected figure in the dance community and a brand at the same time.
Oh man, now we're talking. Now you're speaking facts. That's facts right there.
And I know how to do that. I'm gonna play to my strengths. I can dance to any song. I don't like to say specifically that I have a unique dance style, because I don't know, maybe that's just me playing it short. But I don't want to come off cocky. So I don't want to sound arrogant out here, which I probably already do. Let me stop self-doubting. But so I have a unique dance style, and I can dance to virtually any song. I'm open. I learn fast. I can make choreography. I can learn choreography fast. I have all these things. So I'm like, okay. So if I can use that to become a brand, I dance to rock music and trap music, all this different music, so that artists want to work with me and establishes me as a brand. But at the same time, I go out there, I get my hands dirty, and I battle, lose or win. I battle to where not only people know me but I know myself as a battle dancer. I haven't done a lot of battles, but I like battling. It's freaking fun. That's what makes dance fun. Performing is cool and everything, but I really like competition. Competition is what drives me to practice every day. What the heck are we talking about? I have no clue what the heck I'm talking about. Legit no clue. Sometimes I wonder if people are listening to this podcast. That would be kind of crazy if people are. Okay, updates. My YouTube channel now has, I think, 290 subscribers, which is really cool for me, because last week I had 180, 150, somewhere around there, but it's going up. Guys, I honestly have no freaking clue what I'm talking about. I did no planning for this podcast, but either way, I hope you enjoyed the time here at the Vative Experience. Again, it's called the Vative Experience. I'm not exactly here trying to motivate you, trying to inspire you. I hope that you get that from this, but the purpose here is for me to share my experiences day by day on the road to being the best dancer in the world. Little tricks I've learned, little ideas I've had, little things I've had, and I try it out, and I let you know a day after how it's working. So right now what that thing is I already told you, splitting up the content, putting it on different platforms. My advantages, not only can I freaking dance, not only am I actually good, not only is it a dance style you're probably not used to seeing, let me stop playing it short. Not only is it a dance style that you're not used to seeing, it's high quality, and it's on TikTok, and it's on YouTube, and it's on Instagram. It sounds like a good strategy to me. And I'm making skits, and I just updated my cover art and my podcast. My podcast logo, I got the Vative logo as, and all that. Yeah, but it's all updated. But again, thank you for being here. Hope you got something from this as much as I did. I kind of just came on here and started just babbling. Positive venting is what I'm gonna call it. But yeah, that's basically it. And, don't forget to say to yourself, at least 5 things every night you're grateful for, because, you being grateful has the power to change, your circumstances. It doesn't always matter how bad the circumstance gets. It matters, what you do in the circumstance, because that has the power to shift what the circumstance becomes. You know what I'm saying? All right, so that's basically it. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow, okay? All right. Peace.